Hey, my dear friend, have you ever believed in fate? As for me, well, I didn't, not until I heard this story from my grandmother, a woman who spent her entire life sewing and tailoring. She told me that in the small town where she grew up, there was a nameless tailor shop, no signboard. No one knew who owned it. All people saw was a faint yellow light glowing from a tiny window every evening. The story began during the chaotic years of war, when everyone was preoccupied with survival, barely caring about how they dressed. Yet that mysterious tailor shop remained, quietly crafting strange garments. People whispered that the shop only made clothes for those about to die or those who bore a curse. Back then, my grandmother was still young and full of curiosity. One evening, she secretly passed by the shop and saw a young woman step out wearing a radiant red dress. The dress was breathtakingly beautiful, but what struck my grandmother most was the sorrowful aura the girl carried. A few days later, the girl was found dead by the riverbank, still wearing that same red dress. Rumors spread quickly. Some said the dress brought misfortune, that anyone who wore it would meet a tragic fate. But others, driven by curiosity, still sought out the tailor shop, hoping for a chance to wear such a stunning garment. Then one day, an old woman came to the tailor, requesting a red dress identical to the ill-fated girl's. She said she wanted to wear it on the death anniversary of her son, who had died in the war. The tailor said nothing, just quietly took her measurements and told her when to return. On the agreed day, the old woman came, received the dress, and left. But instead of wearing it for her son's memorial, she put it on and threw herself into the river. Her death caused a stir throughout the town. People said she had been possessed, that the red dress had taken control of her. After that, the mysterious tailor shop vanished. No one ever saw it again. It wasn't until my grandmother was much older that she realized the red dress itself wasn't accursed. It was simply a symbol of sorrow, of the unspeakable pain and loss that war had inflicted. The young woman, the old lady, they both carried grief too heavy to bear. And the red dress? It was just their way of finding release. You see, sometimes ghost stories aren't as frightening as the pain people carry inside. Often, it's not the spirits that haunt us, but memories, sadness, and wounds we can't let go of. After hearing this story, I came to understand, sometimes we need to look deeper than what's on the surface to grasp what is truly hidden beneath. Don't rush to judge. Don't blame the invisible. Instead, learn to empathize, to share and connect, because each of us carries a story, a sorrow of our own. And maybe, just maybe, understanding and compassion are the best medicine for the wounds we hide inside.